Whenever a premium roofing material is in the discussion for a potential material to install over your home, you're gonna wanna make sure that it's the right roofing material for you so that purchasing decision does not go to waste. Today, we're covering synthetic shingles pros and cons so that you can decide if it's gonna be worth it for your home. I'm Brandon Hafeli with Bill Reagan Roofing Company, and thank you for watching the Roofing Channel. Let's get started. Pro, cheaper than the alternative. Synthetic roofs are designed to mimic the natural counterparts of slate and cedar shake. Because they're natural, they have to be extracted from the earth and then made into the shingles that you see them as. This makes them liable to fluctuations in price due to shortages or, as we all know and hate the term, supply chain issues. Synthetic roofing shingles don't have to worry about this, and they're stable in price because of it. With synthetic roof shingles being more available, many more roofers have access to them and can install them as long as they're certified. Because of this, a synthetic roof replacement is going to be much cheaper on average than the natural counterparts. Right now, it's dependent on many factors, but a synthetic roof replacement will be roughly around $14 to $18 per square foot, again, depending on many factors. Now, not only is it going to be cheaper than their natural counterparts, but because it's designed to look the same, and in most cases does a great job doing so, it's going to have the same high curb appeal that comes with a slate or a cedar shake roof. Con, overall cost. Now, just because synthetic roofs are cheaper than their natural counterpart does not mean that they are cheap. $14 to $18 per square foot is a pretty expensive roof replacement, to be quite honest with you. When you compare it to something like architectural asphalt shingles, the mainstay staple in the roofing industry, it's going to cost you probably around half that, maybe even less. With synthetic shingles, much like any other premium roofing material, you're spending more money for more quality. And it's up to you, the homeowner, to decide if it's worth it. And by watching this video, you're doing just that. Pro, high durability. With the materials that a synthetic roof shingle is made out of, it gives it a much higher durability against one of the #1 factors that a roof falls short of its lifespan, the dreaded hailstorm. Synthetic roof shingles hold the highest class of impact rating against hailstorms, a Class 4 impact rating. Now, of course, if you're in an area where hailstorms are not that frequent, then this isn't going to be a huge deal to you. But if you're in an area where at least every couple of years you have one big hailstorm, then this is a big deal because it gives a synthetic roof a much higher chance that it's going to reach its full stated lifespan. We're not just talking about hail resistance either. Many synthetic shingles come with high wind resistance, resisting winds from up to 110 miles per hour. But it's not just the winds that it resists during a windstorm, but that debris that gets flung around and may strike your roof, it's also going to resist that, unlike other shingles which have a high wind resistance but not a high impact rating. Con, new and unproven. This is a big one that makes many homeowners researching synthetic shingles shy away from it. Because it's new, it's cutting edge, but it hasn't quite been around for the manufacturer's stated lifespan for most of these synthetic roofs. Now, they've still passed quality checks, they still have the high impact rating, and they still have the high wind resistance. But the only way you can truly 100% know that it's going to last the full stated lifespan is literally impossible to know right now. However, we can say with some bright news that some of the older synthetic roofs were installed around the year 2000, and they're still going strong today, about to hit year 30. So far so good. The best way that you can minimize the risk of your synthetic materials failing is by doing plenty of research into the manufacturer's brand of synthetic shingles that they're offering. Now, normally on the Roofing Channel, we dismiss brands and their names and say that there's not a huge quality difference between most of the top brands, but that's with established product like asphalt or metal. With synthetic roofs, you should make sure that whatever roofing contractor you're using, they're using a brand that honors their warranties and backs up anything in the case of any defects. Pro, long lifespan. Now, if the statements made by the manufacturers regarding their synthetic shingles are true, then that would make many of the most popular synthetic shingles a 50-year shingle. Now, like with other roofing materials, this is with regular maintenance. Typically, a 50-year roof tends to have a floor of around 30 years, like the standing seam metal roof. If true, and it does reach 50 years, it's going to make synthetic roofs a fantastic alternative to metal roofs because it's around the same price point and it offers a completely different look. Of course, only time will tell if synthetic shingles truly go the distance. But some of the oldest synthetic roofs are about 5 years away from hitting that 30-year mark. So, at the very least, the naysayers that thought that synthetic roofs were just a trend have been proven wrong. There's not a single roof out there that's going to last 50 years if it's not properly installed. That's why, before you buy one of these premium roofing materials, or really any roofing material, you need to make sure that your money is going to the right contractor. To learn more about how to do that, you can click on the link below or at the end of this video to watch our video on how to hire a good roofing contractor. I'm Brandon Hafeli with Bill Reagan Roofing Company, and thank you again for watching the Roofing Channel. Remember to like and subscribe so we can help educate more homeowners like yourself to make the right purchasing decision. See you next time.